See if there isn't
a way that I can
block. Yes, this is the host. I don't want it to be the host.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is confusing.
This is confusing to me still. Yeah. Okay, cool. Good morning. I was awake really late last night. How about y'all? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day many, many times. I'm getting messages right now from my wonderful and complex family of mothers. And this is going to be really confusing. Let's see if I can turn off the part where... No, I just get to listen to myself. Still working out the kinks here. Are you still presenting from over there? You little... Okay, I'm going to give this one more shot to not be silly and hopefully broadcast over my phone like I'm asking it to. And then we're gonna just leave it.
Okay.
Sweet. So little Richard is no longer with us. And I don't feel great about that. When Aretha left, I cried, but at the same time I was kind of glad there were some really obvious people sort of in line to take her kind of unfillable heavy role. But when Chuck Berry died, I felt history die with him, but I, in the blackest part of my little heart, thought, well, at least there's little Richard, still the real architect. So there's just, I do tribute to that. And it's a weird double whammy because it sort of changed the focus of today from everything motherly to, well, kind of all of our drag mothers in a lot of ways. If you wear eyeliner and are fabulous, you owe an enormous depth of gratitude to Little Richard, the first fabulous musician of the 20th century era as we know it. Legend. And I'm underdoing it. And I'll probably release like this long essay that I was working on later today. But for now, I'm going to remember that my piano doesn't always turn on when I want it to. Ah, good morning. You needed those sounds in your world, right? I knew I shouldn't have turned this thing on. If anybody's got a spare keyboard that like turns on when you ask it to, that would be the sweets. Because otherwise, I'm just going to make small talk while I do something that looks a lot like CPR to this control panel over here. My keyboard will not work. I hope that you are lucky to have family around you today. I feel very, very lucky like that. If you are not, I hope you are lucky enough to have someone near you digitally to remind you how much you're loved and to show some love. Anyhow, sort of in a very pop music composer head today. Let's start with something that's not pop, but is definitely not thought of as any kind of liturgical music, but sure is to me. So, who on earth is presenting this thing? I am so confused. Okay. You can never hold back spring, even though I'll never stop believing the blushing rose that will climb spring ahead or far behind winter dreams the same dream every time. And you can never hold back spring. For even though you've lost your way, the world is dreaming of spring. So close your eyes, open your heart to the one who's dreaming of you. And you can never hold back spring. Remember everything spring can bring. Baby, I said you can never hold back spring, darling. You can never hold back spring. This is a request. This is a really short set because I don't know if I could get everything right. But from there. Just a perfect day. Drink sangria in the park. And then later when it gets dark, we go home. Just a perfect day. Feed animals in the zoo. And then later, movie too. Then home. It's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Whoa, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. Just a perfect day. Weekenders left alone. Problems on their own. It's such fun. Just a perfect day. You made me forget myself. I thought I was someone else, someone good. It's such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. Oh, such a perfect day. You just keep me hanging on. You just keep me hanging on. You're gonna reap just what you sow. 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 And I'm gonna do something very special, mostly because I haven't rehearsed it, but not mostly. Because it was suggested. If this is a category of things that are so from my heart, I hope they have some good to other people, then this is a song I know very well on a bunch of levels because I've seen it over and over and over with my daughter. I miss very much today. And this goes out to my Picoletta. I've crossed the horizon to find you. I know your name. They've stolen the heart from inside you. This does not define you. This is not who you are. I know who you are. And this is also one of Elena's favorites. Haven't played it like this for her. Hasn't been a reason to till now. Lucille, you won't do your scissors well. Lucille, you won't do your scissors well. Well, you ran and never, I love you still. Come and satisfy this soul. see you out. Lucy, you want the sister. Oh, Lucy, you want to your sister. Oh, you ran and married. I love you still. Well, that wasn't the 2 a.m. version, but that's a tribute that I can offer in song for today. That and this gospel tune that I know from the bottom of my heart. Let's find out how it goes. Let me get into this in another sec. My life goes on in endless song of others' lamentations. I hear the real, though far of him, and a new creation. With all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music never. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? can keep. No, no. How can I keep from seeing it? Rest in peace, little Richard. I sure can't repay you for all you've ever done for me. I've always been there. You always will be. And anybody who happened to have come across this weird little broadcast, thank you so much for joining me. Anyone who comes across it in the future, thank you so much. I hope that you go out in peace this Sunday. Cheers.